Okay, chat, just off the bat, we don't shame here. I know I'm a bit of a freak, but we're not going to talk about that. And yes, I do have to censor the word kink, at least for the first minute of the video, because for that initial 60 seconds, there is a Mossad agent scowling at me through a rifle scope, ready to suicide me by 3 shots to the back of the head, with the determination and bravery it takes to put down a starving child, if I dare to even mutter an uncensored naughty word. Yes, this is why I started off the last video with the drinking bit. I had to stall before the plethora of jokes. YouTube endorsed them, by the way. This is a safe space, and by a safe space, I mean my safe space. I will still judge you for your puppy girl kink, but everything I'm into is totally normal and totally safe, and not a thinly veiled lust for violence to be performed against me. Consensually, I want to make that very clear, consensually! Okay, y'all ever scroll Twitter? I know, a miserable existence already, but between all the quote retweets of the side you voted for, making fun of the evil other side, and the hentai that nicely fills in your timeline, you'll see a video. A weird video. And honestly, you're not even fully sure what's happening in it. Like, I think that's a girl. I think she's having a good time, or maybe those are cries of pain. We're not sure. And just due to the nature of the video and the squiggly lines I cannot read, that's probably a Japanese account. And oh boy, I have no idea what that device is. But it's some sort of Japanese toy? Kinda, maybe? I honestly can't tell. If you've seen these types of videos, you know what I'm talking about. A universal hallmark for this type of content the algorithm will thrust upon you with no warning is a mask. These are called Kigurumi, and it's this pretty anime girl looking mask with a baked-in unchanging expression. Unless you do something cool like OLED screens and eye tracking, which is something I want to do to mine. Yes, I have a mask. It's made by GKO and I really like it, and yes, I have made videos with it. These masks are almost always accompanied by a zentai suit, which is just a full body layer of skin-colored fabric to give you that perfectly smooth anime skin look. Either that, or just straight latex, and don't forget the rope, or f***ing pipe clamps. Jesus Christ, I have seen some things. And I really am sorry for everyone who's now been introduced to the absolute gooner fever dream that are Kigurumi adult videos. Some of these people are my inspiration to be more mentally ill, and I do not say that sparingly. Now, let me tell you, that's not a Japanese girl. That's actually a Chinese man. Well, I don't know if that counts as a man anymore, but, you know. But yeah, despite what you'd expect, the majority of this content and very interesting devices that would kill a virgin, and I kinda wanna try, are actually of Chinese origin. To quote a friend, there are definitely Japanese Kig users, but the Chinese ones are definitely more apparent given they have different tech than everyone else. I kinda want that tech. And if in a moment of weakness, once again we don't judge here, you decide self-preservation be damned, I want to try the weird toy I've never seen before, good luck. And that's not good luck in the lol you won't survive using it way, that's good luck in getting your hands on it. I know most of y'all are thinking, what the fuck is wrong with her? And the answer is quite a lot. But man, if you've been in this position, you know how weird and exclusive some of these companies and products are. To be clear, these aren't your basic buzzes you can get from Walmart. These are toys crafted from pure human ingenuity and lust to be used in a godless world. Of course, the first step is the absolute chasm of what is that weird thing called and what brand sells it. And trust me, Google is not your friend here. If you're lucky, the video has a clear shot of the logo, and that logo is made up of the Roman alphabet, but this is not the blessing you believe it to be, nor is it common. Sometimes you're even luckier and the creator tags the brand's Twitter account. Okay, easy peasy, I'm gonna click the link in their bio and willingly purchase a device that even the CIA has determined too cruel to use in Guantanamo, and they still use hummus. I put a smug face in the script, I'm really not sure what to do with that. But yeah, whether through internet sleuthing or a lucky link, you'll probably end up in the same place. A very Chinese website that you won't even be able to find out only ships to Chinese addresses because it doesn't let you see the products unless you make an account, which you can't because you don't have the required Chinese phone number. I hope you'll like that Chinese meme song. Yes, this is typically how the story goes for my poor American brethren and, you know, the rest of the world, but they don't matter. The Forsaken algorithm recommends you something freaky. Maybe you're just a freak and you want to try it out, or you're a professional gooner like me and you want to make your digital footprint that much worse. But alas, a lot of these really niche companies just don't really sell outside of China, and even make it hard to use reshipping services because you can't see the site at all without an account you can't make, so good luck grabbing an item-specific link. I've been in this situation quite a lot. Curiosity killed the cat. Well, too bad. Curiosity makes me come. But personally, I've given up quite a few times at this stage. Screw it. They don't want me to buy it, I won't buy it. But this most recent time, I noticed something. The company's DMs were open, so with as much riz as I could muster, I slid into their DMs, pointed out my oh-so-deserved online fame, and asked how a feeble American like myself could be graced with weird shiny sex toys. They responded with a link to their international store, which, to be fair, I couldn't fucking find. It's their fault. I clicked that link and I was met with graphic design as my passion levels of website design. Just off the bat, I later discovered it works fine on mobile, but I don't care. This is fucking funny. I luckily had a friend over at the time and I dragged her cute ass into my office so we could cherish this beautiful mess together. I swear, the only editing I did to those photos was black bars for censoring. That's just what the site looks like, and I think that's just a bit counterintuitive because, you know, a shopping site's whole purpose is to sell products, and to do that, I kinda need to trust you enough to give you my credit card. And weird Chinese sex toy brand isn't exactly a high bar to start off with, but just like women that will ruin your life, we will ignore every red flag in pursuit of that nice feeling in our no-no square. So chat, put on those rose-tinted glasses, because after all, red flags should just remain as flags. Of course the photos are low quality. They're saving on bandwidth costs and passing the savings on to the consumer. How nice of them. Except that they're actually sending the full quality images to my computer. They just borked the scaling, so they look like this. That's not great. And obviously, these images are omega stretched to represent how big your pee-pee will feel while using it. Well, I'm convinced. Let me just add to cart, and oh cool, there's a bunch of variations, and of course the only description for each variation is a low-quality image and a price. But that creates a sense of mystery on what you're getting. It's pretty smart. And I cannot make this shit up, but my personal favorite, the two completely blank variations, and once again, there's only an image to describe what you get, so throw that $19 into the ether and pray you get something good. Oh, and fuck websites that force you to make an account before ordering. Just let me guest check out, that's all I want! This really is the equivalent of the about to get the best head or pussy memes, and it's a dingy rave bathroom or a crack house or something. And I would put a meme here, but when you Google it, all that comes up is porn. And it's not even good porn. I make better porn than that, and I'm a boy. But yes, like every other risky behavior I've indulged in and somehow came out on top, y'all should see my gambling record. I got in trouble with the FTC, that is not a joke. I bought the toy. I've been denied the opportunity to buy weird China exclusive toys countless times in my Gooner life, and I'm not gonna let something as trivial as red flags and basic online safety stop me from living out my dreams. I wanna have as much fun as they're having. I gave my business credit card with 1.5% cash back and 0% APR for the first 24 months to that site. And because I'm oh so famous, they gave me 20% off, which probably unintentionally stacked with the discount they were already running. So that's pretty cool, thank you. And if you want to find out how the story ends, check out my family. So live your dreams, chat. Don't let red flags stop you. And please, if you've been in a similar situation, comment to vindicate me. I've told a few friends a story, and a couple of them said they found themselves in similar situations, so someone's gonna find this relatable. This video is already on a knife's edge, so hi YouTube employee, please don't waterboard me, I will come. Sorry I'm gatekeeping the brand and even the toys I'm talking about, but one, I haven't tried it and I would never recommend the brand I haven't tried, and two, I don't want YouTube to bonk me for indirectly advertising a sex toy brand. The brand doesn't matter, it's just a funny, totally relatable story video. But here, I'll make the video educational. Please, please, please don't buy super cheap toys from Amazon or Temu or whatever the trendy discount site is. I promise you, those are not made of medical or even food-grade silicone and will off-gas God knows what chemicals. Save up and buy from a trustworthy brand. Goon safely. I just want to make it clear, I'm not making fun of anyone in this video. Well, I mean, I'm making fun of me. That's just a rule from my videos. I tried to do the South Park rule of nothing is sacred, make fun of everything, but with the add-on of I have to be the biggest butt of the joke. But if you're having a violent reaction to Kigurumi and are considering using your right to kill an innocent minority and get away with it with a gay panic response, maybe just don't. I personally don't like furries, they make me uncomfortable. The Western ones mostly. The Eastern ones are pretty, and funny enough are made very similarly to Kigurumi masks. But I don't care. I still respect the skill and effort that goes into them. And most importantly, I don't want to criminalize or genocide them just because I don't like them. Hot take nowadays, I know. But yeah, don't go harassing the pretty Kigurumi girls I showed in this video. If you don't like it, just don't look it up. But I do want to point out, they are having more fun than you've ever had in your life. And yes, I poked fun at that company's site a good bit, but from the looks of it, people are really enjoying their products. So yeah, no hate towards them, they should just defork their site. Like, subscribe, join the Discord, and click all the funny links in the link tree, including that one. Special thanks to the Patreon subs as always, I love y'all. I just finished writing this script at 9 PM on a Tuesday. Let's see if I can post this on Friday. Wish me luck, I'm not fast at editing. I love y'all, bye.